Okay, so we're going to be using Google Drawing today to draw shapes in the design of a castle of your choice. So this is a Google Drawing file. We'll open one together in the assignment in class. It's the same as when you take a picture, but we're going to be using the shape tool, which if you see my rainbow mouse, it's going to go up to where you see a circle and a square. That is the shape tool. When you click on the shape tool, you have a lot of options, but I want everyone to start with a square. So you're going to go ahead to shapes. You'll see many more options open, and then you can actually click on that square. There are different types of squares and rectangles with curved edges or not. Just try this first one to begin. You can go ahead and put that at the bottom where you want your castle to start. And it will always draw a blue square with a black line, but we can change the colors of those shapes as we make them. So when we've made our first shape, you can actually go back up to the shape tool and you'll see that many more tools have now appeared. This is our fill color or our paint bucket. You'll see that blue line under it matches our rectangle we drew. So if you click it, you can actually change the color of your shape. If you want to keep the line around your shape, you can. You can also change the line color around your shape. You can make it thicker if you'd like to. So you can see now I have a thick black line around my shape. Or you can go up and click transparent, which means that line goes away. It's up to you what kind of shape you'd like to create. I'm going to keep the black line for now. I do want to show you, my students, that if you click off the shape and go up, you will see that the color tools and all these other tools disappear. So if you can't find them, just go click on the shape you'd like to change, and then they will reappear at the top. Okay, so we have one shape that started. Let's go ahead and do another. I'm going to go back to the shape tool. This time I'm going to do a long rectangle that's vertical. It will keep that same color that you changed it, but if you would like to try something else, just go back up to this paint fill tool. You can make it darker or lighter. It's up to you. Now, you can keep going and making shapes, thinking of them like building blocks. If you would like to make the same shape twice, we're going to do what's called copy-paste. So you can either redraw it and try to make it match, or you can make sure you click on that shape, bring your mouse up by where it says File, Edit. We're going to go Copy, Edit. We're going to go Paste. Then I can bring this over here. I have the exact same shape. Now I'm going to try a triangle. It's up to you how tall you want to make your castle, the colors you want to make your castle, and the designs you'd like to put inside of it. I do want you to think about filling the whole space of your Google Drawing. You can also check out some of our arrows, ribbons, fancy shapes, talk bubbles, and some mathematical symbols that you could actually use to fill in your shapes. Sort of like Mary Blair put designs in her artwork. So I'm going to keep going, adding shapes to the top of my castle. Some shapes have these little yellow diamonds on them. What these do is they actually change the curve to make it more rounded. And again, I'm going to edit, copy, edit, paste to match it. You can also use this tail to curve your shape and flip it around, or what we call rotate. So you can rotate shapes to use them in different places as well. Okay, so I've added two different two shapes to the tops of my tower. I'm going to go ahead and add some more rectangles. Now, if you want to try it, you can try to do the copy paste on your keyboard using the command, which looks like a loop-de-loop line that goes in a circle with the letter C, and then Command V will actually copy paste it. If you need help finding the keys, you can actually go up here and it will tell you. It might be Control C on your computer. Some computers are different, and then Control V to copy paste just with the keys of your keyboard. So you can try that out if you want to, or you can keep going up to Edit to copy paste. That is an option as well. All right, so I'm going to do some of these. I'm going to make them the same color. And then you can add windows. For windows, you're definitely going to want to use copy paste because there's lots of windows. You can do 3 in a row. You can do going down. Bring some over here. You'll see some lines appear. This red line shows that it is the same height as the ones over there. So those lines just tell you that they're matching up with the other ones. I'm going to add some doorways. Let's go here. Normally you'd have a big doorway in the middle, but I think I'm going to put mine on the sides. Looking for that red line so I know it's in the middle of the rectangle. Maybe there. And you can build your castle as tall as you want. The cool thing about the shape tool is you can move it around after you draw it. So unlike a drawing where you have to erase it and draw it again, you can actually keep the same shapes and just move them around, which I think is really cool. So something else that I want to show you is we've talked about how you can do colors, but I want to show you how you can do something called a gradient. So just like you would change the colors, these are called solid colors because it's just one color. But if you click on gradient, you'll see that they have different options where it goes from the color lighter. And so you can choose one of those. That doesn't really match my building. And you'll see that it's lighter in the center. So these are really cool for creating, making it look like more three-dimensional, like it has more space by using the gradient tools. They are one of my favorite tricks when using digital shapes because it takes a long time to do that in person, but not if you have the tools. So you can keep going and add whatever you'd like to your castle. You can add details that go up here. You can do different shape windows. You can make your castle go all the way up. It's really up to you how you want to finish it.